let the proper opportunities come your way. So often we think that we have to be doing X, Y, and Z, that we have to do every single thing right. But we don't. We don't have to say the right thing. We don't have to do the perfect thing. All that we have to do is literally be our authentic self. And then the opportunities will come. And then the people will follow. And then you will be able to meet so many amazing people and have such an amazing experience. Fight for what you stand for. Fight for what you mean. And make your yeses mean yes and your no's mean no. Because when you see an opportunity, whether that's traveling, whether that's going places, whether it's making friends, it's literally anything. Stick up for yourself, even if the authority figure says no. Because you never know what can come about of it. The opportunities that you get to have, the memories you get to make. I literally say this coming from the perspective of literally driving like 3 days. Like we cut it up into 6, 8, and then 3 hours, me and my dad. And we drove all the way to so many different places to get here for my internship. And yes, that was a lot. And yes, that was a lot of planning. But the opportunities came when they needed to come. And I have met some pretty cool people, and I haven't even fully got to meet them yet. This is literally the Sunday of introductions. That's where I've been. As you can see, different background, different environment. And I will be here for the next 10 weeks, and I'm very excited. It's literally crazy to think about a year ago what I was doing, and then now I'm here, and it's that was literally on camera, that was on film, that you guys got to come with me. And then now I get to go to this new place and do a different type of chemistry. But yeah, I think honestly it's just been a wave of emotions, a wave of feels, and having to connect with people, talk with people. And I definitely do not think I'd be comfortable doing that if I just jumped to here. If I would have just jumped to somewhere completely not even close to my home. And yeah, I mean, just thinking about the person who I was a year ago, you guys can see in my videos how introverted I was. And literally now today I was talking to every single person that I saw, and it just is an example of literally you starting to do the things that you need to prepare for your future self. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. I know it's super echoey in here. I wish it wasn't. I need to I can't really fill this room very much. Maybe because I'm only gonna be here for 10 weeks and I don't want to fill this room up. And yeah, but it's been cool. And I think I'll make a lot of friends, and maybe lifelong friends, maybe a few of them. My roommate, she's super chill. It's a 4-person place, but it's literally me and my roommate. So we vibing, we chilling. And yeah, I mean, I think when you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, you get to learn so many things about yourself, and you get to be able to explore so many things, and then you get to see your rewards, you reaping your benefits. And yeah, I still have to do a week of school left to finish out a requirement, but I'm here, and I emailed my professor and I'm all about it, and I need to get some more work done for the class. But nevertheless, I have made it, and I got all my things done that I needed to back at school, and meeting with people and doing certain things, and I need to text some people that I made it. But yeah, I hope that as you guys, I literally cannot believe there's almost 800 people joining along in this journey. What? And who have literally, some of the day one people have seen me come this far, and it's yeah, I did do that. Not by myself, but with the help of my friends. And yeah, I think I just want to tell you guys and exemplify and be an example that you too can do it. Literally from someone who is super introverted. I just can't believe the person I was a year ago was so sad. and knowing that I needed to talk with different people and be with different people a year ago. And all the friend things that she did last week, literally all of last week, I hung out with probably a person every single day. No joke. Like, I will pull it up. My phone is so cracked. I'm so sorry. I will pull up my schedule from last week. On Monday, I got breakfast and like lunch. I really got lunch and like hung out with a friend on Monday from 10 to 1. Tuesday, I went over to my professor's house with like a few of like my research people from 4 to 6:30. From 7 to 8, I did yoga with a friend. And then Wednesday, from 12 to 1, I had a meeting with like my graduate student. She's like PhD student here. From like 12 to like 1:30, 1-ish. And then I went to go talk to a business downtown to get a sponsorship for the club. Yay. That was from 2 to 3. And then from, I'm trying to think, from 2 to 3. And then 4, and then I ended up passing out pamphlets. No, that didn't turn out that day. I ended up doing yoga with a friend from like 4:30 to 5:15, picking up a friend from 5:15, going over having dinner until like 7:25, and then going to yoga from 7:30 to 8:30, and then dropping her off, having to pack. And then Thursday, I was planning to have a house tour, no house tour. But then from like 1:15 to 2, I moved my stuff to my new place. And then from like 2 to like 3, I did something. I think I called like someone really close to me. And then I changed and went to yoga from 4:30 to 5:15. Saw them. I was gonna have a house tour at 5:30, but then they canceled. And then from like 5:30 to like 5:45, I showered, and then I went to a restaurant with a friend, and we were there from like 5:45 to like 7:45. And then I packed because it was Thursday and I was gonna leave on Friday, from like 8:30 to like 1:30 in the morning, and I went to bed about 2. And then from 2, I got up at 6. And at 6, I literally got breakfast with a friend at 7:45, and then we ate until like 8:45, and then went to class. And then I had class. We did like a scavenger hunt and whatever. That lasted from 9 to 10. Came back, packed the car, packed the house. I left my hair drain there, which is kind of annoying because that was like $8, but it's just like a little metal piece. And then I like went to go talk with like my like advisor and like gave him like a thank you card. I left, and then I funny enough saw my friend, and then yeah, literally from like packed, turned in my key fob, turned in my house key, then I left, and then I dropped some stuff off that I needed to, and then I went home, left at 11:55, and then I saw that same friend that I saw before that we did yoga on Tuesday, funny enough, because she was also leaving. And then I saw her also when I was like leaving town, and then got home about 3:30, and then literally like ate dinner, unpacked, packed, got out of the car, and like left at like 6:30. We got to the hotel, like I said, like a 6-hour drive, at like 1, went to bed, and then drove Saturday from like 9:30 to like 5. Like, I don't even remember what time we got in. I think it was like, because we went to this restaurant, I think we got in about like 7 after like all like the breaks and everything. And then we got to the hotel, and then we like woke up today. I ate breakfast, and then we got like to my internship location about 12. And then we got lunch, and then I unpacked. Then I went back to like my dad's hotel. We hung out for a bit, and like now I'm here and I fully unpacked. But yeah, like literally the craziest things. Like, long story short, you gotta just let things come, and you just have to be willing to be uncomfortable, and you have to be willing to do the hard things. Like, literally, like, if I didn't have last summer, if I didn't have this past 2 semesters, like, I would not be the person who I am today. If I didn't listen to all those hours of podcasts in the gym, walking, in the car, I wouldn't be the person here I am today, knowing and realizing and understanding the value of communication, of networking, of connecting with people, and being able to practice your style of communication. Like, I will hound that to the day forever, because the way that you speak, how you fluctuate your tone, the way you speed up your words, the way you slow down your words to emphasize, it draws people in. It makes people want to listen to you and to connect with you. And when you can ask thoughtful questions, when you can be that versatile component, being able to understand each person's little nuance to them and connect it to the big picture and understand the big picture and connect it to who they are, that is when you build connection. That is when you build that genuine sense of relationship. You see how I whispered there? Importance. Yeah. But yeah, I'll just leave you with that. Food for thought.